for the road bill.
Darling. Oh, just one other thing. My handbag. I left it in the bathroom. I'd forget my head if it were loose.
Hang on.
It were my fault, you know.
You what?
I said it were my fault he never went on
Your
that
fault?
trip. Yes.
Don't give me that.
Mr. Ferkel's not exactly a child.
Oh, I
you
know that,
Bet.
Jerry, but... Right, well, I'll be off then. Charlie?
That'll be good, Ben. Anybody got a fag? You don't smoke? I feel like one.
You know, you want putting down, you do. You want flaming putting down.
Oh, come on. That job's not lost. No way.
Well, that's not what Deirdre says Wharton says. They've scrubbed us because you preferred malarking with her to turning in.
I'll get around there first thing in the morning. There's nought lost.
You tell him, Jerry.
It's not just a question of whether we have lost a job or not, Mr. Fairclough, which I think we have, by the way. There is also the question of you being totally irresponsible. I would not have believed you capable. I would not, unless I'd seen it with my own two eyes. I mean, it's beyond belief. It is. It's beyond belief that you could do whatever it is you was doing.
I know what
right
he was
in the middle of
doing.
an afternoon, instead of going on an important job, which happened to be the last job that we had on our books. No, it's that. That's criminal.
Bloody criminal.
Now then, I've put him a clean shirt in and clean underwear, oh, and a clean pair of socks. Oh, I'm sorry about the suitcase, Ken, only, well, all of ours are looking a bit worse for wear, you know. I keep telling Stan that some new luggage would be an investment, you know, one of them matching sets, but he never takes me on. Still, we don't use luggage all that much.
No, me neither. Right, well, I'll have him back in, what, half an hour, I suppose?
Yeah. Oh, it's very kind of you to fetch him from the hospital, Ken, only I couldn't think of nobody else with a car.
Yeah, company car, actually.
Oh, company car. One of the perks of being a boss, eh?
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? How different folks' lives are. I mean, there's you, a boss and that, and there's my Stan. Just a window cleaner, hardly making a living wage most weeks. And yet you're neighbours. Now, how does it happen?
Oh, it's just the luck of the draw, Hilda, that's all.
Yeah, well, I think me and Stan must have pulled us cards out of the hat when all the prizes had gone.
Right, well, half an hour then.
Yeah, right, thank you.
Am I not eating, then? Hey, Booth, I'm talking to you.
It's up to you whether you eat or not, Mr. Fairclough. You do know where the grub is kept.
You can be right childish, the pair of you.
Well, that's rich, calling us childish.
Yes, what do you think it was that you was doing this afternoon?
Aye, if that weren't childish, I'd have my flaming monkey wrench.
Well, what did it do? Nout. I'll get round to Wharton's first thing tomorrow morning. Nobody'll say a dicky bird. They won't even know I haven't been in today.
Well, isn't that the old point? That's what I keep trying to say.
Well, that is the point, isn't it? He's been going on about it long
Yeah,
enough.
well, it's like Jerry says, isn't it? There's more to it than that.
Like what? Well, come on, Langton. Have you lost your
It's a
tongue?
matter of principles.
Yeah, don't talk to me about principles, mate. You've never had one of your flaming lives.
Yes, well, I wouldn't let down my partners, me mates, never.
No, no. What about that time you sloped off? Tried to set up by yourself in competition?
Well, who started that then, eh? You did, mate. You took off without a word, leaving me and him to carry the can. A can riddled with bloody holes, mate. Am I right, Jerry?
Yeah, right.
And who got us in lumber with the coppers in the first place, eh? Impressing a couple of birds in a customer's flat. And knocking off stuff into the bargain.
I knocked nothing off, Fairclough. Now, you take that back.
The police think different.
I said take that back.
No, all right, look, leave it alone. Come on, I mean, that's in the past now. We all make mistakes.
But I'm not allowed to all of a sudden. Is that it?
Oh, you do admit it were a mistake then, Wade, do you? Because I got the distinct impression that you were rather proud of this afternoon's little caper. Getting the readily available Miss Lynch round here for a couple of hours, slap and tickle. Better than grafting, even with her. Huh. I wonder you don't take out a patent on it. Flog it to miners and dustmen.
Knock you out.
Take your hands off me.
That's enough! Look, he knows how we feel. There is one thing I would like to add, though. I know that this is your house, Mr. Fairclough, but you did invite me to live here, which makes it my home. And I never thought I'd see you turn it into some sort of casual...
Well, go on. A casual what?
You know what I mean.
Of course he does.
You're an old woman, you know. Now that it's a day for home truths. That's exactly what you are, you know, an old woman. You're known for it. It's a giggle. People laugh at you for it.
There you are, lovey.
Thank you very much.
And I'm very glad he's coming home.
Oh, yeah, me and all. You know, the house has seemed that empty.
I know what you mean, love.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose you do. Now, how much do I owe you?
Oh, nothing, nothing. Tell him they're on me, and I hope they make you feel a little bit better, love.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Pleasure, lovely.
Very kind of you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, then, people are kind in adversity, aren't they? Evening.
Hello.
How do, Hilda?
You're late.
What if I am? I bet you've not had a flipping customer.
What the heck do you think Hilda Ogden were?
Well, have you?
Oh, a few?
Shut your cake hole then, Mrs. Jervis.
Hey, what's to do with you?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, you seem a bit, well, pleased with yourself.
I am fairly.
Why?
Personal.
You bought something new?
No.
You lost a bit of weight? No. Well, don't be a flaming secret in then.
Driving you mad, is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'll tell you when you're 21. Yes, Ernest, darling.
I were just shutting up.
Oh, yeah, I know, but you see, my Stan's coming home.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, and I was just wondering if you got any fancy cakes left.
Oh, only a couple of tennis buns, that's all.
Oh, they'll do, I'll take them. And he's very partial to a bit of cake after his tea, Stan.
How is he then?
Well, he's only been in for tests, you know.
Yeah, I know, but is he any better?
Oh, yeah, seems to be. Well, the rest will have done him good.
Oh, just what I could do with. Do you know a result of test yet?
No, he didn't know himself. I expect he will now, though.
Well, I hope it was summer to nothing.
Oh, it's bound to have been, I should think. Because he's as strong as an ox, really, you know.
Yes, love.
Fine.
How's the day used?
So?
Me too. Do you know, I don't think I've ever looked forward to the spring quite so much. It hasn't been a cold winter, but it seems a long one, don't you think?
True.
Not like you to be depressed. I look on you as one of life's sunny gems.
You'd be surprised.
Well, that'll cheer you up. Though I say it myself, my beer is very good at the moment. Aye.
I do.
Aye.
What do you think?
Forget over it.
All right.
What do you think?
And to what do we owe this honour?
Pardon, Mrs. Walker.
You too, honouring us with your presence at the cocktail hour.
Hardly cocktails, Mrs. Walker. That's a shandy and that's tonic water.
Would that it were, though, Ernest, and on to a show and supper in Mayfair.
Would you honestly like to live that sort of life, Mrs. Walker? Really?
I was meant to live it. Somewhere I took a wrong turn and never gone back on course again.
I've wondered about it, you know, after reading about it and seeing it in films, but I fancy it would pall rather like everything else.
I doubt it, my dear. No, that sort of life has style. It couldn't possibly pall.
Well, don't you think that the people who live it often crave for a cup of tea and a night in front of the telly instead of all that gallivanting and rich food? I fancy it could become something of a gastronomic and physical marathon. It's like staying at an expensive hotel, all in eating and drinking and dressing up.
I would revel in it. It's my scene.
So, you can have out your life, it's on me.
Yes, girls.
Could you ask Mrs. Walker to serve us, please?
What's wrong with me?
Oh, it's no offence. It's just a special occasion, you see, for her.
What special occasion?
Well, I'm 18 now, aren't I?
So you know that sign you see in pubs? Are you 18?
Yeah.
Don't apply to her anymore.
Well, I can't see the... Ooh, yeah, I just cottoned on. Mrs. Walker. Yes, dear. These young ladies would like your private attention. Really? Yes, girls?
Have 2 Bacardis and Coke, please, Mrs. Walker.
Certainly.
I thought she'd go spare.
She knows you're 18.
Miss Brad didn't think it'd make any difference to her.
Well, perhaps she's intending pouring the drink over your head.
Well, she's no call. I am 18.
Well, it's not like being crowned queen, you know, love. I mean, the fact is, well, it just means that, well, you're getting old.
I am not old.
Are you? Look at it this way. After another 18 years, you'll be 36. And after another, 54. Her age.
Hey, I'll clap you. And may I say something?
What?
If I had allowed you to drink alcohol underage, this wouldn't be the moment it is, would it? And those are on me.
Not a bad stick, is she, Mrs. Walker?
How old are you, by the way, love?
No, I'm not 18 till April. Cheers.
Do cheer up, Len, love.
Ah, it's them two twits over there. You'd think I'd torpedoed the Lusitania or something.
They're just jealous. It weren't one of them, you know.
You could be right.
Thanks, Ken, very much. Very kind of you.
Ah, welcome home, Chuck.
Hey, we're home now.
Yeah, well, I'll kiss Ken and all if he likes.
Oh, no, I've got to be off. I've got my tea in the oven.
Oh, go on, you're only saying that.
A scout's on. Anyway, one husband delivered, all safe and sound. I'll send you the invoice later.
Thanks, mate. You're a gentleman.
Do we owe you anything for the petrol lamp?
Sir Julius Berlin, actually, but I won't mention it if you won't.
Oh.
I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Okay,
Yeah, and I'll make you a spud pie or something.
Yeah, thanks, Hildy. Right, okay, bye.
Thank you very much, Ken. Ah, it was nice of him, wasn't it, Chuck?
Aye.
That's right, love. You sit down, make yourself comfortable. And hey, talking of spud pies, I've got one in the oven.
I can do with it. I missed me tea in the hospital. Hey, it's great to be home, you know. What's the old saying? No matter how humble, it's always no place like home.
Well, it's not all that humble, Chuck. I thought it was looking very nice, you know, bright and cosy.
Yeah, you got it looking like a palace.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Well,
Eh?
well, what's the verdict? You know, what have they found out with all them tests?
Well, to start with, I've got otitis media.
You've got what?
Otitis media.
You know, that's what I thought you said.
Hey, them for me.
Yeah, would you like one now?
Would I not?
Yeah, I'll have all that. Stan,
Yeah.
this, is it...
Otitis media.
Yeah, is it serious? Because it sounds like it.
Well, it's no joke, Chuck.